Sean here. Welcome back to another vlog. So I'm off wandering around. I'm going to go get some coffee. So I've just been following directions to my phone. So my hotel is up that way. So I've just been kind of wandering around. And it told me to turn. So this is one of the things you find when you are in Dalat, is that the directions can take you in all kinds of funky little places. So there are all these little hidden areas to me that are really streets. But there's been motorcycles and stuff up, driving up and down here while I was getting set up and ready. So thought I would bring you guys along. That chocolate maker. I gotta watch my step because it's not the most even of places. But yeah, how cool is this? And as I mentioned, motorcycles go down here too. Lots of folks. This is a cute little place. Oh, I made it to coffee. I'm at Dear Tao coffee shop that I've researched and looked at. Loved the look of the place, and it definitely fits my mood for a coffee shop that I want to visit today. So this is a salt coffee, Cà Phê Muối. What? Can't remember. Going off of memory, not going off of anything. So the hot salted coffee. So it's like a salted cream. And then this is some sweetened condensed milk that they have. And hot tea. Oh man. I've always been a sucker for their hot tea. So let's try that first. Men's palate. That's the one. That's the first time I had this tea was here in Dalat. And I've since bought it for myself in Cambodia and here, and I'll buy more here again. It's just that good. Initially, I think it was a translation issue. I always thought it was a banana flower, but it's actually pandan leaves. So, and it's freaking amazing. Green tea with vanilla is basically the notes that you're getting. Slight bitterness to it. Very, very smooth. Okay, so let's try salted coffee. I'm gonna try stirring up just a little bit. Let's try the, you look at it. It has the salted cream on top. Dear God. Whoever thought of mixing salt cream and coffee together? Freaking genius. It neutralizes the bitterness so well. I'm just adding the sweetened condensed milk because I have a feeling this is what I need today. I have a lot of walking planned today. So we'll get that stirred in. Of course, got to cleanse the palate once again. I have been absolutely loving my time here. Multiple reasons. I have addressed many times on the channel about my issues that I've been having with colitis and recent stomach bug and everything. So for the past couple of weeks, I have not been healthy at all. And then when I got to Dalat, I ended up coming down with another thing, and I just thought I'm just going to be sick. This is my trip. But the last couple of days, I have been feeling better. If you notice on my Saigon videos or any of my recent videos, I've had a gut. And I say I'm getting fat, and I'm joking because that is bloated because of colitis. It's an inflammation in my intestinal walls, so I retain a lot of moisture, and that part of my body gets heavier, much more so. I woke up this morning feeling really good, and then when I put my pants on this morning, these are the new shorts that I bought when I was in Saigon. They were tight in Saigon. They are loose here. So my swelling is going down. So, to say that I'm a happy man is an fucking statement. So, as I was regaling everybody with my, that doing it? I can't tell. I need to put my glasses on. My apologies. I'm doing this with being blind, right? So So I'm not able to tell if the camera is operating properly, if things are in focus, if I'm in frame, all that crap. I'm half-assed doing my job. Okay, so let's double check. So I'm clear. Yeah, it's doing a good job. So yeah, look, that layer. Let's see how this tastes. I know it's going to be good. Dear God. I think this is 40 or 45,000. Absolutely worth it. Now, I came down for the egg coffee. I'm not going to lie. I've been looking for egg coffee, and I found another egg coffee shop on the way here. I'll be hitting that up later too, so not to worry. But I'm actually going out today for lunch at a place I never thought I would find here. So I'm kind of excited for that. I'm not here for Western food at all. And I did a search for something, and I stumbled on something I never thought I was going to see again. And I'm over the moon. So I'm going to have myself a treat today because it's that day. What is it, Friday? It is. It's Friday today for me. And I'm in a great mood. Yeah, I really haven't addressed this, but a lot of the reason for this trip to Dalat was because of the fact that I wanted to just take a break from all of it. I wanted to get away from, thinking about my bike, thinking about Siem Reap, thinking about making content, and just, just the day-to-day life and everything. And I was looking at, doing trips and things in Cambodia. And when I got sick, I got into routines, and I needed to break all of my routines, but I also need to get healthy. And one of the problems is that with the heat, I can't just go out and, go find a nice place to sit and relax. I can't go sit by the water and meditate. I can do that in the morning and stuff, but during the day, I'm stuck indoors. And for me to heal, part of my process has been connecting to nature, taking my shoes off, getting my feet in the ground, grounding myself, getting in touch back with the earth. I'm a fucking hippie. If you don't know this by now, welcome to it. I'm also the guy that will heal his body through food and meditation. So it's worked for me. A reason for that, and how people that will criticize me and say, well, you should do this, you should do that. I get you. I also have very serious allergies. I can't take aspirin. I'm allergic to it. I can't take Tylenol, can't take codeine. Antibiotics, the way that they behave in my system is not good. So a lot of the chemicals and man-made things that most people take for granted, I really can't take. And that includes like Tylenol and stuff. Like I can't take those. The only one that ever worked for me was Aleve, and that's a muscle relaxant. So I really can't take that for a lot of, so it didn't do anything for colitis. But if I had like a pain in my neck or something, is when I would take that. But I think a ball of that would last me forever. I would actually have to dispose of the bottle because it was expiring. That's how, much I use medication. I'm using more so here because, like for the stomach thing, they were giving me like it was a mild one for diarrhea. It's a word. But everything that they do is they give you a probiotic to go along with it. So there's a lot of natural stuff that they do with everything. So, and the medication that I take normally is an allergy pill, and that's about it. So I found that, when I get a cold, I found from a friend, that was a Chinese gentleman I worked with, he's like, hey, you got a cold here, try this. And it was a tea that we made out of fresh ginger with honey, lemon, and a touch of cayenne pepper or chili oil, whatever it would be. I usually use cayenne. And you just make a tea out of it. Honey, lemon, ginger, and cayenne. And I would sip on that. And fresh ginger in the cup, right? So you just let it steep for a bit, let it cool down a little bit. You just sip it for a little while. And then finally you finish it off. And within a half hour to an hour of it, I'm unconscious, I'm sleeping. And that would normally kick the shit out of anything I had. I know the ginger is good for the stomach. The honey, antibacterial. I know that it has healing properties, medicinal properties. The ginger has citrus mixed in with it. The lemon juice, obviously, the citrus part of it. But the ginger also helps with your stomach. The cayenne, if you have sore throats or anything, it would help basically burn off whatever was there. And just the combination of it just worked. And like, these are just things you can buy at a grocery store that work. I don't know how many people I've said, oh, you got to make this if you're sick. I had a girlfriend that didn't believe me at first. I'm like, here, I'll make you a tea. And then she had it. And she said the exact same thing. She passed out. And she's like, what'd you put in the tea? Like, what medicine? She thought that I'd, added like a cold medicine or something, like a powder. We have in Canada something called a neocitrin. And so in her head, she thought that I added like a neocitrin to it to give that benefit, because that was one of the reactions to neocitrin, was that you'd fall asleep. And like nothing, that was just the fresh ginger, honey, and all that. And she was like, holy shit. So, and I've had exes reach out. What was that tea again? Like, a year later or something. So I have found a path for myself a lot of times. So coming here was to get in touch with the ground, man. Get back in touch with the earth. And also the other part that I knew is that if I'm being given a probiotic, and the capsule probiotics are good, but the efficiency or efficacy, I have to look up if I'm using either one of those words. I know that the powdered form is not as efficient as a liquid probiotic or a natural one. And here, yogurt is everywhere. And I can get a yogurt for $10,000, which is less than 50 cents. So with most meals, I'm getting myself a yogurt. And so I'm filling my body with natural probiotics. And yesterday was the second full day of like having a couple of yogurts a day. And today was the day that I woke up feeling a lot better. So, positive mindset, positive attitude, positive place to be, and a little bit of good, yummy food helped out a lot. So, and I know a lot of it is, the mental part. You have to be in a good mental state in order to be in a healthy body, healthy mind, right? So, I've been coping and dealing with a lot of stuff, and I have been working out a lot of stuff, and I'm feeling good. Part of what I'm dealing with too, it's like, thoughts on the channel. What do I want to do with it, where I want to take it, what things I want to do. There's a million and one things that I'm always curious to try. And, it's all starting to take place. Channel membership. I don't promote them. I get folks that have joined up, and I've got a couple members currently. As of right this moment, there are every video that I'm posting is released early for the members, so they get access to it. Usually about a half day, or a half day to 10 hours. I try. I've missed a couple because of the travel. I was going to schedule them all that way, but it would be like 4 or 5 videos for them to just watch, and then there's nothing new, right? So, and plus, I don't want to inundate everybody with a bunch of crap all the time. I've also started creating some members-only videos. So, little things with my phone, stuff that I can do, just trying out new things. And so, yeah, there's a lot of gears going on in my head. So, because I love making content, love the channel, and I want to see it flourish. Gee darn. Heaven forbid I should actually want to succeed at something I'm trying to do. And even if it never grows past this point, I already feel successful because of the fact that the byproduct of my channel has been something I never expected. And that was the amount of people that have reached out to me to express how much my content has affected their lives. Never saw that coming. Not in a million years. Just a guy talking about my life, having cups of coffee, decent food, and seeing interesting places. So just sharing what I have is my joy of life, and that's it. I try not to bring the negative side of life too much into my channel because I enjoy it. Even when I'm talking about things like this today, about dealing with my colitis and stuff, I'm trying to do this in a positive way because there's a light at the end of my tunnel. I've seen some folks that I've known that are very positive people that just get on a negative kick, and once they get into that negativity, man, it's hard to pull out. Plus, oh man, those negative clicks. Oh, they're so sweet. I still get people watching, why I love CM Reed and leaving comments on it. And I'm stupid happy that, that video has left an impression. It was an important video for me to make when I was dealing with what I was dealing with. But it's a chapter that's done. And so it's just like, I'll go for 2 months, not have a comment on the video. Then all of a sudden, for 2 weeks, it's 2 or 3 comments a day. I'm like, hell, why is that back? And it's the algorithm, man. Our society just thrives on negativity. And even though, I don't make negative content, the one piece that I made that I was really feeling it, that's the one thing that's done the most for my channel, or the most views. But it hasn't done the most for me. That's weird, for me, the parts of my channel that I love is the random things that happen, during the live stream when I was in Phnom Penh and the little girl was making faces behind me while I was talking and stuff, and that was freaking awesome, and simple interactions with folks as I'm walking around, and those moments are important to me, and hanging out with my friends and filming with them, the whole thing with Daryl, and that was an absolute treat. Those are some of my most favorite videos I've ever filmed, and that's because I was hanging out with a person that I really enjoyed. So yeah, it was good. So yeah, no direction today. Coffee. Amazing what coffee will do to you some days. You open up your mind and you let what you put into your body become a voice. And today, the salted coffee wanted to talk about my health and my channel. Thank you. I'm over the moon. I did mention channel memberships. If you're interested in joining, it's not available globally. So if you're in a part of the world that you can't see the join thing, especially in Cambodia, I know that it's not available there. As a Canadian that wanted to subscribe to some of my friends' channels, or as a member, I had to do it through VPN once I changed to back to Canada, and then went logged back into YouTube. I saw it there. So if you don't see it, it's probably because it's not available in your country, or it's not available in the country that you're currently residing in. So it's set for $2. I don't have it set any different. I don't have tiers or anything with it. Like I said, currently right now, early videos and a couple of videos that I've been working on that will be going live over the course of the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I want to start growing that a little bit more. So, and I'm not saying I want to grow the memberships. I want to grow what I'm doing for members a bit more. And if, organically that happens, people want to join up, I'm over the moon having people want to join. Been amazing, absolutely amazing. But I've had enough. If you do happen to enjoy my content, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And as always, if you're still here and you're so inclined, link over here. See you guys soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.